Now, Zoe, these kangaroo koftas are really easy to make. And if you're at home thinking, what the hell is a kofta? Basically, it's a skinless sausage which you put on a barbecue or a grill or, in this case, a griddle pan. Great when they're cooked over coals, though. Fantastic.
Lovely. Great Greek dish.
Now, what I'll do is I'll start with a little bit of coriander seed, ground coriander seed goes in there, into the kangaroo mince. I've also got some cumin seed, goes in there, ground of course. Lovely. Some white pepper, about a teaspoon of each. And I've got some cardamom, a little bit of ground cardamom as well. In it goes. And what I'm going to do, Zoe, is get you to grate this ginger and this garlic there for me.
Yep.
I'll pop the rest of this coriander in there. And if you can grate just a little bit of ginger in there and the garlic clove as well. And what I'll do is I'll pop this over just here.
Aromatic. Love ginger in anything.
And of course some fresh chilli. I've got some fresh chilli that I've diced up. In it goes like that. Now while you're doing that, I'm going to put some salt in because salt loves meat and meat loves salt. They go together so well.
And Adrian loves salt.
And I'll put an extra little dollop in there because we want it nice and tasty. That's it. Now you've got that in there, I'm going to put my hands in here and mix it all together. You could use a spoon or a processor if you want, but I find the best way is to mix it together with your hands, and that way you get everything mixed in there nicely.
Yeah, and you can really feel when everything's combined. I think I agree with you 100%. Hands are a great utensil to use, provided they're clean.
There, you've got to make sure they're nice and clean. Now here's the tricky bit. I'll just grab the mince and I'll just make like a sausage shape, just like that. And I'll just grab a couple of these. I think I'll do about 4 of these and I'll put the rest of this in the fridge.
It's really nice. I mean, I can smell all of those spices. The coriander is so pungent. It's beautiful.
And the other thing you can tell is how lean the kangaroo is. It's really, really lean. There's zero fat in it at all. I'm actually regretting using this because there's no fat in it, but this will be lovely and tasty.
Bit, marginally. Like, it is a fabulous high-protein meat to use, full of iron, full of your B vitamins, so a great alternative. Not just if you're watching your weight, but I think something to have all
Watching my weight? What do you mean? What do you mean by watching? And B vitamins, I thought that's what you get in Vegemite. Actually, I'll do another one of these.
You do get a Vegemite, but you also get in lots of other foods in your diet, and very necessary B vitamins are for energy. They metabolise alcohol. Really?
I don't know why I would need that.
For happy hormones.
There we go. Happy hormones. I like that one as well.
Happy.
Now I've got a little bit of extra virgin olive oil into my griddle pan, which is really, really hot. You don't really need to put much oil in a griddle pan, but I just like a little bit just for that sizzle. In these go. They won't take very long. I reckon about 4 to 5 minutes. I'll turn them around as I go. Beautiful. And one on that side there, and we'll let these cook. They won't take long. We're going to make some tzatziki and some tabouli, which go really well. So what I've got here is some cucumber that I've grated already. Zoe, I want you to microplane or grate 1 garlic clove in there, and a little squeeze of lemon and maybe a bit of lemon zest as well, and some of this beautiful European-style yogurt, nice and thick and creamy. And
that goes so well when you've got that lovely sourness with the kangaroo. It's perfect.
Now, I've got some tabouli here, or the beginnings of the tabouli, heaps of parsley in there, and I've got some mint chopped as well. Here I've got some tomatoes that I've diced, so I'll throw that in there as well, and some couscous, about 2-3 tablespoons of couscous that I've cooked before. There's a lot of things you can do with it, but I think couscous is nice and soft. And look at these koftas cooking up nice and quickly. All I need to do is just turn them over. You can see they've got a nice golden look on the other side. I would love to have some coals here and cook them over coals. Now, I do notice because this kangaroo is so lean, they are quite delicate. Yep. So just be careful when you're turning them over so they don't fall apart. Look at that. Plenty of yogurt in there. I'll take the tops off these spring onions and turn them around.
Now, can I put a little bit of pepper or anything like that in it?
Of course you can put some pepper in there. Make sure there's plenty of salt in there. Salt and tzatziki go really well. It makes it tasty. OK, so we've got this ready to go. I'm going to grab this lemon and squeeze this straight onto the tabouli. The way I season it up, or the way I dress it, is a good splush or squeeze of lemon and some extra virgin olive oil. So if you grab that over there.
Lovely and simple, clean ingredients, so good for you.
Fresh and zingy.
Fresh and zingy.
Fresh and zingy.
I think that's what you originally wanted, didn't you? Fresh and zingy.
I do like a lot of zing. Now, I'll get you to put some pepper in that, and I'll, of course, put an Adrian dose of salt in there. There we go, so we can taste it. Now, we're just about ready to go. These koftas will be another minute or so. We'll clean this down. We've got our tabouli ready to go. You're stirring it around, dressing it nicely. Tzatziki's ready. This is the cracker of a dish, and we'll serve it up in a minute. Look at these kangaroo koftas. I'll just put this one on here.
Adrian, this looks absolutely beautiful. I mean,
Thank you.
it just visually looks really yummy, which I always find is, you know, a great way to start food. And I know it's going to taste clean and delicious.
Well, I've made a tiny little plate up for you. We'll have a little taste of that one. But you'll notice when you're cooking kangaroo, it is quite lean. So you need a little bit of moisture to go with it, and that's where the tzatziki comes in, and the tabouli for its freshness as well.
The spices in that, the ginger, that is exquisite. That is such a me dish. I'm definitely stealing this one.
And it's cooked all the way through for you.
Thank
I would
you.
normally undercook it a little bit, but for you, I've cooked it all the way through. No problems with that at all. I think lovely fresh things, great for a feast, great part of a snack. This would be great in pita bread as well.
This is definitely my lunch today.